Okay, and we're back. So this is Thoughts on Kata Part 4. We've covered a lot of things over the last several weeks, and just want to get into when you're doing your kata, what are you thinking about, and how are you thinking about it? The reason I did the whole, 3 thing last week is to let you know that there's more than one way that you can come up with that number. And there's more than one application for kata applications, obviously. We don't know what the original creator had in mind when he made the kata, but, we were talking about if something works, that may be a good application for it, but not everything works on everybody. So we look at things like, how we do the kata. Okay, so we spoke a little bit about this, about knees bent, feet straight, back straight, buttocks tucked in, okay? Hand, shoulders down, not up, however you do this motion here. Not punching yourself in the kidney and not having it right here either. You have it in a natural position, okay? When you're making the strikes, what are you thinking about? What are you doing? Are you stiff? Are you loose? Going it out this way? Are you coming out this way? What are you thinking about when you're doing the elbow strike? What are you thinking about when you're doing this motion here? My thought is, even if you don't know an application for a kata, you should pretend like you do. Give you an example. Tashi Logue said, we're not doing a dance class. Okay, you're not just mindlessly going through your kata. You're supposed to be in a fight, and therefore you should do it like you're in a fight. Okay, whatever application or whatever that might entail. One of the things about karate is, and he said this before, as far as physical exercise, you don't have to come to me for physical exercise. You don't need to run around the dojo for 2 miles because you already know how to run. You already know how to do push-ups. So you're not in a karate school to learn how to do those things. You're in there to learn life protection. A couple of quick examples of what I'm talking about is, Taika said, what's stronger, wrist or arm or whatnot, okay? So you automatically go like, well, my arm's a lot stronger than my wrist is. But when you're doing your kata, how are you doing the techniques and applying the techniques, okay? So when you're doing the strike, and you think about, am I hitting this way or am I hitting them this way? So I'm still doing the same motion. Okay, what's the application? Could be either. Okay, even on inside, I can hit him here, I can hit him here. Okay, so, but how am I hitting him? Okay, when you're doing your kata and you're thinking about it, tighten up. Okay, are you stiff on yet? What am I doing with this hand? Okay, so I have this motion here. Okay, so what am I doing with this hand here? Okay. What am I doing with this one? Okay. Turning it in slightly. Okay. When I hit them this way, okay, am I hitting them this way? I hit them this way. Okay. So striking here, boom, striking that way. Okay. Same way, I won't do this one. Okay. But same thing about up here is, am I hitting them this way or am I turning this over a little bit? Okay, this motion here, I'm just going to cover a few basic things, okay? So, what if he does, have me this way? Can I do this motion here? I was trying to watch out for the wall, okay? So now I'm here, okay? So, you got Nahanchi, taking him down this way, or, obviously hitting him, boom, in a variety of areas, however that may be, okay? The elbow strikes, Okay, things like this. What are you thinking about when you're doing the elbow strikes? Okay, so am I just thinking about here? Okay, hitting them this way, this way, this way? Or am I thinking about hitting them this way? Okay, because I can go, I can hit them this way, I can hit them this way. Boom, then I can come in, and follow up. So how are you thinking about the strikes? So that's just a couple of things of do it like you're doing something. But when you think about applications and you think about techniques, it could have more than one meaning. All right? But make sure that it works. Okay? We showed a little bit last week on how things work on some people, they don't work on others. Hitting somebody in the eye works pretty good, pretty much on everybody. Great. Is that what this is? Okay, could be. I can hit him here, I can hit him here. Okay? I mean, I could strike him across the arm this way. So anyway, like I said, do your kata like you're doing something. Okay? Do it in your mind. Think about what you're doing. Actually try to make the technique out of it. Think about lower body also, as well as the upper body. Okay, so what is this motion here? We'll get into more of that later on as we talk about kata applications and whatnot. But I just wanted to share some more thoughts with you, and really enjoyed doing this, and I hope you're getting something out of it. And we will see you next time. That's what this says.